girls make it look easy. They glide across the ice with grace and ease. Of course, anyone who knows anything about this sport knows just how much work goes into every move.
In our high schools, like there's hockey, there's football, and a lot of stuff that's really well known. Not saying that figure skating isn't well known, but a lot of people don't necessarily think about it first. And when we tell people, oh, I'm on the high school figure skating team, a lot of people are like, what is that? And it's really different, but it's really unique and special, and we love it.
Okay, from the top, let's do it again.
The Icettes Figure Skating team has been a part of life for Minnesota's District 196 for nearly 40 years, representing the high schools of Rosemount, Apple Valley, Eagan, and Eastview, along with some middle schools, too. They are performers that dance, twirl, and act, all on 2-centimeter blades. And what is it about figure skating that you love?
Well, I really like the dance part of it, where it's like dance, but you're an athlete and you have to be strong, but you make it look effortless. It's just like a lot of fun, and the girls are awesome.
I watched the Olympics and saw Tara Lipinski skate, and I fell in love with it. And my mom just kind of did whatever she could to make that happen for me.
Most of them learn how to skate just a few years after learning to walk.
Started skating on the team my 7th grade year, but I started skating when I was 4 years old, so this is my 6th year on the team. It's been wonderful.
The Icettes season runs from November to March. They practice every day of the week and in many cases don't have much time to learn a routine. There's a lot of choreography that goes into this.
There is. And the tricky part about synchronized skating is actually the transitions from one element to the next element.
You know, you get a vision of what you want the number to look like, and sometimes it ends up looking the way you wanted it, or you have to change it along the way to work with the skills that the girls have. They all have amazing strengths, and you want to showcase that throughout the choreography.
There are individual events and synchronized team performances.
Figure skating is both individual and a team, and it's hard to have both opportunities in a sport team. So that's why I like Icettes, because we get to be individuals and they support us as individual skaters, but we also get to be part of the team, the synchro teams, and get to have that aspect of it too.
And there are plenty of surprises along the way.
I go out there in this big gorilla costume, and on my warm-up for my practice ice to actually compete, you get a 5-minute warm-up. And there were just a whole bunch of girls. Every single girl had their sparkly rhinestone dress on, and I just come out in this big gorilla suit with a bikini over the top, and people were just laughing, and I just kind of did my gorilla thing, and people loved it, and it was just a blast, and it was really different, but we had a lot of fun with it.
Some of the most fun these skaters have all year happens on an annual team trip. This last season, they went to Chicago to compete against 54 other teams from around the world. They finished 4th. They also got to play tourist and see some of the city's best-known landmarks.
We have a real family environment here. A lot of the girls will refer to each other as my girls or the Icettes family, and they continue their friendships in season even after we're done on the ice.
They all feel very lucky to be a part of that family, especially after the team came awful close to falling victim to district budget cuts last year.
And our coach came into the locker room and said, hey girls, we are getting cut for next year, and a lot of the girls were just super upset, and it was really sad, but we decided that we wanted to keep pushing on and not accept it, but we were going to fight against it.
It was a shock for sure. The school system, as with many school districts, are having to cut their budgets, and we were on the chopping block
But the coaches, parents, and skaters came up with a self-funding model the district eventually approved.
Our booster board is made up of a group of parents, and they rallied along with the team and the parents and proposed a self-funding model to the district. And in the end, it turned out that they accepted our proposal and are even looking at implementing it for other programs.
Big relief, though, to still be here.
Oh, definitely, especially for senior year.
With all the talk about such a supportive team, I was ready to give it a try myself. I think this is going to be awful dangerous. I am at a pretty basic level, but they made it easy, even for me.
So we'll get the circle moving so you don't have to push if you don't want. So we'll just stay put and we'll get you gliding.
Oh, I like this already. This is great.
There you go.
Before long, I joined the synchro line with a shoulder hold, eventually standing on one foot.
You're moving forward, so keep your weight middle back of the blade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Middle back of the blade. There we go. Here, it's better with this one. Yeah.
And really, you would go through this hole.
So you're just gonna let go.
Yeah!
Okay. You guys are so encouraging, thank you. But when it comes to this story, I'm thinking it's best to watch from the sidelines, especially when it's such a great show. The season ends with a bang and an unforgettable ice show. Many girls are featured in more than a dozen performances during the marathon weekend. But then it's goodbye for many of them who will graduate this year.
Whenever something's happened, like this year, my grandpa died a few weeks ago, and the girls bent over backwards to make me feel loved and like supported me and called me to make sure I was doing okay. And it's different. These girls are going to be in my heart forever.
Leaving with lasting memories and friendships from a bond few sports offer.
Oh, I'm extremely proud of these girls.
It's definitely a lot of work, but it's still a lot of fun.
I say purple, you say green, purple, green, purple, green. I say skate, you say clean, skate, clean, skate, clean. I say ice, you say ice, 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 ice. I say number, you say one, number, one, purple, green, skate, clean, ice, ice, number one. Woo!
For more information on Life to the Max, go to our website at lifetothemax.tv.